Well, hi. I know I look kind of crazy, but my daughters bought me these to help depuff my eyes because I have a lot of puffiness. So for today's video, I'm trying something new. I'm so excited. So I've seen a couple of YouTube channels. I've watched a lot, but I've never purchased from this brand before. I've never tried this brand before. I have no idea how it's going to look, but I had to have this. Oh my goodness. It's called the Chocolate Factory from Glamlite. Glamlite does a lot of food related products. They have like a ice cream palette, they have a cake palette, they have a pizza palette, a hamburger palette, and I have opened this to the point where I've unwrapped everything, but I haven't actually opened it and swatched it and done all that stuff. So this is new for me. But it comes with, I bought the whole package. And it comes with a lot. So there's lips and there's a highlighter contour palette. I'm going to start with the donut palette. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. And it has like this little, it's so cute. Just gonna pop it out of its box. Look how cute it is. It's adorable. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. It has a cute little mirror. And then it has this plastic part, but look at these colors. Okay, so it's kind of neutral-ish. But look at those. Look how shiny. You know me, I love glitter. So, yep. We're going to just start with that. So first, I put eye cream on. And then I put these patches on. And today I'm going to use this cream shadow by ColourPop in the shade Laurel. And it's, to me, it's best if you warm it up with your finger. It's kind of hard to get in there, but I want to cover over all of the lines and coloration. I don't want to be able to see those lines. And this also helps to make the colors pop from the eyeshadows. So you can use eye primer, you can use concealer. You know, you don't have to use this. You don't have to use eye primer. You don't even have to do any of this if you don't want to. But to me, it helps my eyeshadow stay put throughout the day. It doesn't like fade. It stays the way I like it. Very vibrant. Of course, I don't know how vibrant these colors are going to be. Like I said, I've never used a Glamlite product before. I'm gonna have to take my little patches off. You're only supposed to wear them for like 10 minutes. I use them for 10 minutes on each side. So I'll put them over the top of my eyes and let them sit there for 10 minutes because I have really puffy eyes. And then I put them underneath. So, and then I just take them off and I throw them away. And then I just dab. My grandmother taught me that you only use your ring finger underneath your eyes because your ring finger is your least strongest finger and you only go inward. You don't pull outward because then you'll have less wrinkles. And I'm trying. So let me find my brush. And today's powder, I'm using the Jeffree Star translucent powder again. And this is just to put over the top to give it a nice base for the shadows to work with. So, like I said, I've never used this palette before, so I don't know what kind of look I'm going for. I don't know exactly what's gonna transpire, but I'll do my best. Okay, so, oh my goodness. The colors are named Sweet Filling. I don't know if I can do this. Sweet Filling, Marble, White Chocolate, Sweet Tooth, Double Chocolate, Eclair, Boston Cream, Chocolicious, that's cute, and Chocolate Sprinkles. Ooh, Chocolate Sprinkles. And then the middle one is called Chocolate Glaze. So I'm going to take an E18 from ColourPop's. This came out with a Bare Necessities palette, I think. And I'm going to take Sweet Filling, tap off the extra, and I'm just going to go in my crease area. I think today I'm going to do a halo eye. So if you don't know what a halo eye is, I'll show you obviously, but it's going to go from, it's going to kind of start dark, go into the center a little bit shiny, and then it's going to go back to that dark color again. So this is just to kind of blend over the top of it. You'll see. I like halo eyes. I never did them before, never knew what they were called. And then I started watching YouTube and I was like, oh, I love that look. I can do it myself. And so I've done it several times. I don't know if you can hear him, but I have a dog here. His name's Juice. Juice is my grand dog. He was my daughter's and my granddaughter's, and they couldn't have him anymore, so he came to live with me, and he's part of my pack. But he loves to be in here when I do my makeup. So a little bit more on this side. It's kind of hard to make sure the colors are even. Not that the shadows are having a problem, because they're really nice. They're very buttery, very creamy. I like them a lot. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take my, it's kind of like a color switch. It is a color switch. I don't know. So I brush off the color. I'm going to use that same brush. Ooh, don't do that. And I'm going to go into the Double Chocolate right down here. That first color was Sweet Filling. I think I said that. But anyway, I'm going to take the Double Chocolate, which is the darkest. And then I'm going to just put it on the outer corner. And I like to kind of go in a V a little bit. And then I take a little bit more. I'm going to go on the inner corner. And it's okay if it's a little lighter. It'll all work out in the wash, I promise. Then you just build it up to where you want it to be. And I'm just taking such a little amount. So I don't know if you can see it. I can see it, but this eye likes to water a lot. And it'll mess with the shadows a little bit. They seem to be doing okay right now, but sometimes it makes it a little funky looking. So we're just going to add that in there. Do the outer side on this side. So we can get it as even as possible to looking the same way. So I just look back and forth, and so I'm very thankful. I put up my very first YouTube video. I've been wanting to do this for over a year, and I've recorded, and I thought about it, and I didn't like how things were looking, and I watched a YouTuber and her whole story, and like I say, life is too short. Do what you want, when you want. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow, especially with the year 2020 and everything that happened. And it's been a crazy start to 2021 now. But hopefully this year gets better. Let's even this out a little bit. But see how you just kind of make it, layer it. Okay. Take the color switch again. And now I'm going to go in with the color Chocolicious. Tap it off a little, and I'm going to just blend the sides a little bit. Give it a little bit more dimension. And then on this side, so I'm one of those people who I kind of like to match what I'm wearing to the makeup I'm wearing. That's just me. That's the way I've always been. I don't like wearing like blues with a yellow shirt or greens with a purple shirt. That's just not my thing. But you do you. You do what you want to. Okay, so now time to decide what color I want to use. And honestly, I'm thinking about going with chocolate sprinkles. You can't really see it, but it's got like a gold and silver, and oh my goodness, let me just swatch it. Look at that color. And then I'll probably go in with, oh, so nice, white chocolate too. So I'm going to put this, look at that color right there. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. It's so pretty. It's got such a sparkle, glitter. glitter 50. This is what we do. We like to glitter, but there's not any fallout to this. There's no glitter all over the rest of my face. It's just where I put it on my eye. It's not anywhere else. And it looks like I'm using two different colors, but there's just a shift to it that is just so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take white chocolate and mix that in. Oh, there goes my grandmother clock. Do you see that shift? Oh, so pretty. Now to do the other eye. Put a little bit right there. And right there. These glitters, oh my goodness gracious, they're so pretty. I've never used this brand before, but I've seen it and always wanted to, but never could afford it. And none of the color schemes completely spoke to me, but now I might need to get them all. I have a problem. I like makeup, but oh my goodness, look at that. Look at how pretty that is. See how it just kind of fades? Now, you don't want to just leave it like that. You kind of want to blend them together a little bit more. So I clean off my brush on my color switch. And then I just go back in and lightly go over everything. Make sure it's all blended. No harsh lines. All right. See that? Oof. Okay. So now I need to put this back away. There we go. Now we're going to put on some primer. Now, I got this on sale. It cost me $1, but normally it's $28 for this. It is the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. And I've seen several people who use this, several YouTubers that use this. It's really nice. Really, really nice. If you have oily skin, which I don't necessarily have oily skin. I have combo skin, so in places it's dry and in places it's not. But this is a primer to put on before you put on your makeup, so it helps your makeup last all day long. It feels so good. Alrighty. Wash our hands off really quick. We're going to get our base done, and then I'm going to dig into the rest of the makeup. I use the Believe Beauty foundation. I thank my son and daughter-in-law very, very much because they got that for me. It's at the Dollar General, and the closest Dollar General I have to me is an hour and a half away. And so they were coming up for Thanksgiving, and they brought it for me. This brush I'm using I got in BoxyCharm. It's what I like to use because I can get it into the spots that I need to, and it just the foundation covers everything so nicely. It just does a really good job. Blends so nicely into my skin. Doesn't make me look like I'm wearing a whole lot of makeup, but it evens out my skin tone. I really like this foundation. It's basically the only one I use. Because look, can you see the difference? It covers up my redness so nicely. And down the neck. It's really hard to do this one. I have to go to work today. So then I take a sponge. This one is from ColourPop. I take what's left on the back of my hand. And I just go over it to even out the brush marks. Not that there's a whole lot, like I can't see a whole lot of brush marks, but I just like to go over see how fresh that is? So nice. Just evens out my redness, but it's not heavy, it's not cakey, it's just right. Alrighty. Whoop. Whew. Now I'm excited because this is the S'mores palette. It's a highlighter and contour palette. And all I did was unwrap the plastic before I started. I haven't actually looked at it or swatched it or anything. Oh my goodness. It looks like a graham cracker with marshmallow and chocolate. It's a s'more. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at these. Now, this is supposed to be for contouring, and it says chocolate, marshmallow, graham cracker. So these two are highlighters, and this is for contouring. I don't know the difference between contouring and bronzing. To me, they're kind of the same thing, so hopefully this color is good. I'm going to take my Alamar bronzing brush. Woo! Dip into it. Brush it off a little. It's a little orange, but it'll be all right. I'll make it work. I didn't put any powder on my face after I put foundation on, only because I'm putting powder on and I don't want to look cakey or anything like that. So along the jawline to add a little dimension and color. A little bit more. All right. Whew. Now I'm excited. Okay, so for blush, I didn't bring out any blush because I didn't know if it had any blush in the kit or anything. So I'm just going to use my ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Lunar Has It. It's a really peachy blush, and my rose blush brush. That's a lot to say. To smile and add it to my cheeks. I'm looking a little orange, but it'll all work out in the wash, I promise. I'm looking at one light and this is looking at another light, so it's kind of crazy looking, but I like it. Look at those eyes. That color is so pretty. Alrighty, so now we're going to put the highlighter on. There's my highlighter brush. There it is. Another Alamar Cosmetics. Now which one? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the graham cracker. Actually, I'm just going to mix them both. Let's watch them first. So this is graham cracker and this is marshmallow, and they look like marshmallow didn't look like it shined much, so I'm just going to mix them both. Let's see how this goes. Well, it's very glittery. Very glittery, but woof. I don't even know if you can see that. You see that? Ooh, there you go. You can see the glitter there. The highlight there. And then I like to take it up into my brows. You know, glitter. You can never have too much glitter, in my opinion. Ta-da! So now I'm going to brush through my eyebrows. Let all that sit for a few minutes. I'm going to brush through my eyebrows. And I'm going to put on my Kaboom eyebrows. I'm going to paint them in. See how they're all like sparse in here? I don't like that. So I fill it in with this. I could use a pencil, but I prefer the color and the application of this. It makes me feel like I can put the lines where I want them and the thickness on how I like it. But everybody has their preference on what they like. And then I just take the spoolie and go back through. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I see the difference. It's a little thicker in there, except for right there. All right. Now the other one, I know this is probably boring, but lots of people, lots of YouTubers just skip through this part, and I might get, ooh, that's a little dark right there. I might get to that point, but right now, I just want to get ready with you. I don't like it when you can see the skin right there. It bothers me. It makes me look like I have pieces missing. Now, if you can tell, I have like chickenpox scars, and I think that's a chickenpox scar right there. So I just like to color it in and make it disappear. Now, I'm going to comb through it with my spoolie. Ta-da! Alrighty. Now, I need to get my chocolate eyeliner. Where is it? Because I'm going to be putting on some falsies, because this has 3 falsies in it. So I'm just going to line my lashes, or line my eyes. So it doesn't look like I'm adding a lot. You know, it'll help blend the band of the eyelashes that we add if we have eyeliner. Now, I prefer my eyeliners to be like this. It's just easier to draw a nice even line. This is Galactic Precise Eyeliner Marker in Black Noir. Okay, so there's 3 different lashes. Whew. Those are a bit big. Not my style. These are called Chocolate Candy Bar. Let's look and see what these babies look like. Oof. Those are a bit much too. I'm only going to work. Whoa. And these are called Donut Lashes. Look how cute the packaging is. Look at those lashes. So out of all of them, I think I'm gonna do the chocolate candy bar ones. Now, this is gonna take me a minute, so bear with me. Need to find my pencil. So I take this. First, I'm going to take my Essence Lash Princess, and I'm just going to put some mascara on. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to take my setting spray. I put this on before that because that way it doesn't like make my lashes or my mascara run. Even though that's waterproof, I want to make sure to set my face. So I'm taking the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. This stuff smells so good. Let that dry on my face. Take my little fan.